everybody? It's your pal Ron Howard from xTreme Sequences, bringing you Monday Minutes. Today's all about being insane. Insane mapping. Mapping the insane way. And yes, I know a couple days ago, or I think it was just yesterday, I said, hey, I'm thinking about replacing my canes with the insane canes, and people lost their cool. They were like, no. See, Ron, you don't understand. The traditional cane, that's a staple. That's traditional. It's a must-have in any show. And you get rid of it, there's going to be hell to pay. And I said, well, I'm no stranger to hell to pay. But at the same time, I thought, that might not be a good move. And it might not be smart because certainly we never want to suggest that you must get these models in order for the sequences to work. No. Even if I didn't have the canes, there's plenty of effects that you can map to it. So what I'm going to do today is talk about this insane cane from Gilbert Engineering USA that myself and Jim Ennis and Gilbert Engineering worked on, designed, and brought to life. And people went, ooh, that's kind of cool. I gotta have me one of those. You saw effects for the first time and you're gonna go out and impulse buy it. Okay, I love it. But when they did see effects and some sequencing, they're like, okay, yeah, I gotta have that. That's pretty cool. And I agree with them. I need to have it. I've been using traditional canes since 2016, and it's time to make it look a little bit better. Or I should just say different. Different's good, I think. I'm going to keep my regular canes, so don't panic. They'll be in my sequences going forward. But let's talk about this cane real fast. From Gilbert Engineering, the insane cane with a whole bunch of submodels that I put together. If you see strange names in the submodels, that's because I probably named them. I'm just a goofy kind of guy. What can I say? In here, in the submodels, you'll see all sorts of things happening. There are ups and downs with this model. See, up and down. Yep. There's outline, sticks. There's an inner 1, an inner 2, and an inner 3. There's your traditional cane. If you just want to map existing sequences just to that, you pretty much get the same thing, but there's so much more to this. Okay, there's tracks. Now, I want you to pay attention to some of these. If you look at this circles group, you'll see that there's a circles group and there are levels of submodels in here. If I click on each one, you'll see that they start to go up these circles. Little concentric rings, yay. Marion Cherry is one of the devs for xLights that's made it possible to eliminate or suppress pixels that touch each other. Look, I know xLights barfs all over itself every time your pixels touch, but you know what? I like it when my pixels touch. I like it so much, I do it all the time. And I'm going to continue to. But there are some instances when they touch, the effects don't quite look right. So Marion Cherry's made it so that we can tell it to suppress those touching pixels, and they keep themselves apart, and that's a good thing. So you'll see that I also have a group called Circles Suppressed, where that happens. Okay, if I click on here, they should be different. And then I have the individual models that go into groups, and so there you go. Everybody does it differently. If you're a vendor, some people sequence at the model level, the model group level, the model group within the model loop group level with the layers. I mean, it's just never ending. So good luck on standardization. All right. So let's get out of here. We're done with that. Yes. If you have downloaded the model from xLights Heaven, then you shouldn't have to worry about anything. The only thing you're going to have to worry about in the sequence window, in the edit display elements, is make sure that at the top of the submodel groups, the main group is there. For instance, GE Insane Canes, Canes group is at the top. Just as the Spin Archies Elite group is at the top of all the others, just as XLS Flakes group is at the top of the groups. Just stick with that. Unless you're working with vendors that say, don't do that, do it a different way, in which case you should have different views up here that have the names of those vendors where you may buy other people's sequences and use that. And I have videos that explains how to set that up elsewhere. All right, let's get out of here. Do I want to save this? Okay, nothing to save. If we just want to sort of make this look like the traditional canes, because I did tell you there is that inner cane group, I could create a layer below that and copy the canes from here. Command C on Mac, Control C on Windows, copy, and then I'm going to paste this in here, and then we're going to see what we get. And it should be somewhat similar. Now, do remember that this has a lot more pixel density to it than the others, but this is what we would see. And let's just play this little section. So if you're mapping sequences, you're going to get something pretty similar. That looks good. That's just on. And then we have this. Yep. Looks okay. Probably on something like this, instead of this being across all of these, I would probably tell this. Let's see this one here. Oh, that is overlay centered. Yeah, I'm not really digging that. I'd probably put something else in there. And then the rest of this looks pretty similar. Okay, great. We know we can do that. Heck, we could even take this and just go to the main group level. Let's just copy this or X this out and go to the insane cane group. Insert layer and paste this here. And then we get this. And we get this. And we get this. Although these need to be fixed because it's more dense, we would want to take this and probably push these spirals over a little bit more, a lot more. There we go, to get something similar to this. That's a simple fix, simple fix. The rest of this, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, good. You notice that I have timing tracks in here, or timing marks, I should say, that have isolated these different sections. If you don't already see these in a sequence that you have purchased, then simply right-click up here, add timing track, create an empty, and just empty too, sure, fine. And just go in here and create something on the left, hit T. No, not there, in here, yep. Maybe this section, T. You can put them in each one of these if you like. You can get as granular as you want. Kind of get these into place as tight as you can. There you go. Do this all the way through so that you can separate these sections. I'm going to go back just using my empty, make sure nothing else is selected, and this gives me enough room to see everything in here I need to. Okay, so what I've done before I took that deviation to creating timings is I copied and pasted these effects at the insane cane group level. And so they look okay, but oh, that looks good now, that looks good. I think we can elevate this. I really do. I think we can elevate this. So what we're going to do here is we are going to delete these. And we can just copy. Let's just copy this section right here. This is pretty interesting. At least there's a lot of movement going on. I'm going to copy that, and we're going to put this on the all circles. We're going to start at the top and see how this looks. So I'm going to click on this section here. That's pretty fast there. Let's push it down. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let's do this. Oh, I do like that. Let's take this one. Let's see what kind of effect we get with that. Takes it a moment, maybe. There we go. That's all right. And what we're doing is we're just looking at these effects on different model groups, these submodels. Now that's overlay center. That's on half shell group. I'm not so sure I like that. So what I might do, because I understand the half shell group, horizontal per model might look good. I might bring this up one. That's kind of cool. I might try vertical per model. I'm gonna go back to horizontal. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That breaks that up. And then let's take this section here. That looks good. Oh, that's lovely, lovely, lovely. I do sort of wish, I want this to do something different. So I'm just going to scroll this down and look at some other choices here. And I'm going to put this back on overlay center. Oh, okay. That blends in a little bit nicer. But all we're doing is we're just checking out each one of these to see what it does. And you can even take this, or you could take something else, like this guy here, copy this, And again, paste this and see how it looks here. That's kind of cool. I'm liking that. And then maybe what I'll do is take the red off of this to make this a little more pronounced and maybe bring the chases down to chase size 2. And maybe make this just go left to right. Just get those circles going. That might be okay. That's different. I've got some movement up there. Let's put this somewhere else. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll try one more here. There we go. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that completely. That's the half shell group. Let's take you and we'll try vertical. That's okay. Horizontal. Nah, no, too fast. We'll just put you on vertical. And if you don't like it, you just get rid of it. And then we'll do the next one here. I like that one already. Let's take this fireworks group and let's put you on the half shell group. We'll create another layer and we'll see how this looks. Now, chances are you want to see if there's a layer blending happening in here. If there is, you want to keep them together. There's no layer blending, so I'm not worried about that. I might even take this, exit out because it keeps it in memory. And this is just bouncing this on and off. So I might find somewhere else for this to do that bounce on and off. Maybe squirty. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. And then I'm going to paste this back in. We'll start at the top here, then we'll scroll down. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. I'm going to leave it alone. And then we'll look at this right here. That's okay. I'm going to grab 2 of these. And then I'm going to randomly place these. This is the fun part about this, is just randomly placing things to see what they do. Now that says per model, single line. I'm probably going to put that on something else. Let's go with overlay center. Ooh, let's put that on rotate 90. Now we got that going up. That's fine. What's this guy here doing? Okay, I like that better. Now we've got a lot of stuff going on in here. That's kind of cool. Blends in, butter creamy like the rest of this. That's cool. I'm gonna leave that alone. What's this section here doing? Let's do this. Let's steal 3 things. Copy. Again, randomly pasting this. This is the fun part about experimenting. How does it look? That looks kind of cool. What's this one doing? That's just those. Let's take you and put you somewhere else. It's too many chases. Let's put this on 2. And nope. Nope. Maybe. Oh, definitely, but maybe we should speed this up. There we go. Something different. Do I like all this stuff going on down here? It's not bad. Does it play with the rest of it? Possibly. Okay, let's leave that alone. Let's watch from the beginning and see how the continuity works on the new model. Now the rest of this is all whole house, so we're just going to go back to the beginning. And again, the idea is you want to get that movement to be in concert with everything else and not be a distraction, not an eyesore. You're not looking for something to stand out unless you're looking for something to stand out. And that should always be with intent. The focus of the audience should be able to take in the entire show. All right, so we're going to start this from right about here. Looks like all the effects are playing now. Oh, beautiful. And you can see the candy canes here are just kind of sitting here like a bump on a log, and that's okay. That's the choice I made. But now we have the sweeping motion with these that are matching in concert with the mini trees. Again, look at these hooks. That's cool. I'd probably add a little more something else to this, get some white in there, maybe steal an effect from the mini trees. I'm okay with this. I'd probably make this one that goes left and right. I'd probably make that go up and down. This I love. I really love the circles on this model. It's pretty cool. It's really good stuff. All right. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's see. I'm going to scoot this down just a little bit. That looks great. This little section. Nice. Love the separation there. And again, we just winged it on this. I mean, we really just guessed at what to put there. But that's part of the process in learning what type of submodel groups from other models look good on this. And the rest of this is all whole house, so no need to watch the rest of that. It's just going to do the same thing there. Please understand that mapping just takes practice. It doesn't matter what the model is. These models, made from coral for the most part, are simply holes in plastic with designs. If you can understand the concept differences between the native models and the custom models and the native submodel groups versus the custom submodel groups, it'll make your life a lot easier. Do pay attention to any of the masking that may be used if there are 2 or 3 layers, and try to keep those together, because that will give you the correct effect you're looking for. And the rest is just to play, experiment, but you don't have to resequence the song. That's not necessary. And you don't have to import from the zip file, because everything you need to make your new model or your different model look great is already in front of you. It's already there. You just need to repurpose. So I want us to get out of the mindset of mapping for some of our models that we work with into repurposing effects. That's all you're really doing. It's a whole heck of a lot of fun. It can be pretty fast, and you can get as detailed and make these models truly your own special, unique flavors by experimenting and playing. That's it. I hope this has been beneficial for you. I love doing these, and consider subscribing to the channel and mash that thumbs up. It does certainly help. I might even be able to pay for my Starbucks bill this year. Who knows? Anyway, I'm Ron. This has been Monday Minutes. Take care.